Hello, welcome to my little speed paint of Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yay, woo, we're here! I actually watched Avatar for the first time last summer during the height of quarantine and everything, so that was a really cool experience, and it's nice to finally get to make a piece of fan art. Of course, I did have to be a little bit of a jerk and draw Iroh because he's the best character instead of like drawing Aang or any of the other characters that everybody simps over. While this is going, I'm going to answer a few Q&A questions. The ones that I'm going with this time are from Scarlet Kitty. She is one of my patrons and a member of the Discord server. So if you want to submit Q&A questions or hang out and chat with me, the link to go and do that stuff will be down in the description. On to our first question from Scarlet. If you could choose only one element to have an affinity with, which one and what would you do with it? So, I mean, look, I don't like the Fire Nation for like their ideals and whatnot. Obviously, they're the bad guys, but lightning bending is really, really cool. And Iroh is my favorite character, as I've said, so I would be a firebender, because I want to do lightning bending. What would I do with it? Honestly, this is a lame answer. I would just do dumb shit like roast marshmallows. On to our second question. Also, do you think any of your OCs could be inserted into that universe, and what role would they play in the storyline? Well, first off, I'll be honest, I don't remember the specifics of the plot terribly well. I also don't really have any fleshed out OCs other than Luther that would fit with the Asian theming of Avatar, so just pretend that my OCs fit in the theme. I swear I'll have more like Asian themed OCs soon. I'm currently in the process of writing a new country for my D&D setting for whatever the next campaign is. So first off is Luther. He would definitely be in the Order of the White Lotus, and with how sneaky he is, he'd definitely fit in. And he would also just totally swindle people on the streets like in that one montage. I don't know if he would necessarily be important to the plot or really care about the plot. He'd probably just be some mercenary like that cool guy that fired lasers. There's where Luther would fit in. Maybe I'll have to think on that some more. Next up, I think Ace Beaumont, who is the protagonist of Godslayer, my thesis. He would fit really nicely into the setting. It would be interesting to me because he's a gunsmith and he's aware of what he's capable of. And he could make guns that would probably make the Fire Nation crazy overpowered, and for that reason he'd be undercover trying to outrun them. He has a really strict policy of not doing any, like, gunsmithing for any sort of like military organizations. He only does it for individuals because he knows that he could make weapons of mass destruction. So that's a really fun thing for him to have to deal with. It's not, he doesn't like it. And lastly is Ishiyama Yoshimasa, who is one of the few characters who I think could fit in this setting. Ishiyama would definitely be a Fire Nation general. He loves fighting, and honestly, he just wants to be emperor. He could probably give the Fire Lord a run for his money, despite not really having any magic other than his enchanted blade. And also, this is honestly all I have for him, because I'm still in the process of writing that Asian D&D setting, like I said. Thank you so much for hanging out while I did this brief narration. I don't know exactly how the timing's gonna line up, so I might leave you for the rest of the drawing in peace. Otherwise, have a great time, and I don't know, maybe hit the like button or comment if you have anything you want me to cover in the future. Yeah. I'll see you back at the end of the video. there! Thank you so much for staying until the end of the video. That's super cool of you to do. Thank you so much to my patrons who make this happen. My pursuers, Big Print, Bonnie Schnabel, Danny Jones, Holly King, and Nicholas Bartholomew. My Voidwalkers, Lisa Bimbachi, Scarlett Brooks, and Sadie Hartman. And a huge thank you to my Mythic Sparks, Dead Reaper, and King X Link. You guys' support is what helps me, afford to pay the internet bill and spend time making art for you on the channel. So yay! On the screen I've got some other time lapses you might like. If you want to chat with me, I stream on Twitch on Mondays at 9 AM and then Wednesdays and Fridays at 2 PM. That's all in Eastern Standard Time. You can stop by and ask me about my OCs, any art stuff, or just tell me about your day. It would be super cool to have you there. Thanks again, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!